Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I thought I'd show you guys all the things I have been creating recently. I was a little hesitant to even make this video at first because I feel like I haven't made that much, but then I was like, that's kind of silly because creativity takes time. So I'm going to be showing you guys roughly a month worth of artwork and creations by me. So I hope you enjoy. I guess the first thing that we could start off with is my new sketchbook. I recently got an accordion sketchbook and it is my first time ever working in one of these things. I think it's really cool so far. I like that the pages are so long and that it kind of goes on forever. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with different layouts in here just because the paper is so long. Unlike my previous sketchbooks, I'm going into this one with a very specific game plan. I have a very specific vision for how I want the end result to look like. I'm not using it like a proper sketchbook where you are meant to practice and learn and experiment. I'm treating this more as a proper finished piece of artwork in itself. I'm currently putting a lot of effort into this looking very cohesive and intentional. It's gonna be basically a really long illustration. That's the goal I have in mind for it, and it's gonna be all in black and white, which is a little out of my comfort zone because I love working in color and I don't work in black and white as often. So I've been having a lot of fun cross-hatching, hatching in here, just kind of figuring out the best way to experiment with black and white drawing. I'm currently roughly halfway through the sketchbook, but most of the pages are not finished. Yes, it's very much a work in progress, but I will try my best to keep you guys updated on how things are going in here. So for now, I'll only show you guys the first 3 pages of this sketchbook because they're basically done. If they're not done, they're very close to how they're gonna look when I do finish the sketchbook. So this is what I got going so far. I currently think it's looking very, very cute. Although I knew from the start that I wanted this to be like a more finished piece and that I knew I wanted to be all in black and white, I am drawing a lot of the drawings in here on a whim. I'm not planning any of the spreads. I'm just kind of picking up my pen, drawing, and just kind of putting in the back of my mind that I should probably draw some other things and aspects in this artwork that will kind of connect it and give it a theme. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with this sketchbook, but I am very excited to continue working on it and show you the finished results in the end. I guess next we could talk about some of the prints that I made this month. I was lucky enough to participate in an art market this month, so I had to make some prints so I could sell there. And I actually made a print of one of the artworks in this sketchbook. I made a print of this. I have actually made prints before, so this one wasn't too bad, especially since it was completely a black and white drawing. I'm usually dealing with a lot of color in my artwork, so it's usually a pain trying to get the original drawing to look the same in a print and just getting the colors to match as closely as possible. But with this, it was just like, it's black and white. So I was happy that this was much easier to make than my other prints, because just getting the colors to match and the whole scanning process is like usually the reason why I don't enjoy making prints as much. I don't think this came out half bad. I don't know, maybe I might change the drawing that I'm currently working on a little tiny bit, but this is more or less what it's gonna look like in the end. I might even potentially like try and get this on an online shop. That's the goal, but we'll see how that goes. Next, I guess we could also talk about stickers. Yes, I also made stickers because I participated in this art market and I feel like I wanted to have a little bit more things to sell. And I guess the first sticker I could show you guys is this little flower thing. It is so ugly, but I think because it's ugly, like, that's why it's cute. It's like, it's so ugly, it's cute. I think it's really silly. I actually drew the drawing for this a while ago, but as soon as I did create this drawing, I knew that I wanted to turn it into a sticker, and me participating in this art market gave me a reason to do just that. So yes, this is the sticker that I made. I make these stickers by hand. So yes, I get the sticker paper, print the drawing on it, put the lamination film on it, and then I cut it by hand, and voila, sticker. I also have another sticker that I could share with you guys. It is this little fish girl sticker. Yeah, I think it's pretty cute. And I actually drew the drawing of this about a year ago, but I was running low on the inventory for the sticker, so I just decided to print a few more. I would say these are the 2 stickers that I worked on this month. I guess the last thing I could talk about is my experience doing an art market. This was my second ever art market that I've ever done, so I'm still very new to the whole vending and selling your art in person like scene, and it was actually very, very fun. It was a lot less work than my first art market because I was a complete noob at the first one, but now I had a bit more of an idea of what to do, what to expect, and I had a lot of inventory left over from my previous market, so I didn't have to make a lot of new things. All I really made was like the print I showed you and like some more stickers. It was a very small art market. It was very low-key, very chill vibes. So I didn't really feel any pressure. All the vendors around me were pretty nice and very small artists as well. And everyone that stopped by and came to the event was also pretty chill. It was a lot of fun talking to just a bunch of random people about my art, and I felt very heartwarmed when people actually bought my stuff. It's always nice to be surrounded by other artists and kind of have like a sense of community, I guess. I always like meet and like discover a bunch of cool new artists when I go to events like this, so I'd say like 10 out of 10. I definitely participate in this art market again. I do enjoy doing art markets. It's just that the vendor fees, the fee for the table tends to be very, very expensive. A lot of them are like $100+ and as the one that is pretty small, the art scene, and relatively new to it and still has a lot of learning to do. And I guess vending in general isn't my #1 priority. Art markets can be a lot, but since the tabling fee for this one was like relatively cheap, I decided to just do it because why not? And if I do find more cheaper vending opportunities, I will definitely do it again in the future because I do enjoy it. But yeah, that is all I have to say for now. That is all the stuff that I made recently. I guess I also started a sketchbook. Yes. But there's barely any drawings in here, so I'm not gonna show you guys that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about my little creations. I hope that, I don't know, maybe you're feeling inspired or mildly entertained. If you got to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Like, I really appreciate it. Sending you lots of love, clear skin, a good night's sleep. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!